Welcome, horror fiends and cinemaphiles. Today we are diving into the deep, murky water of a cinematic train wreck with our countdown of the top 10 horror movies so bad they're good. Yes, those glorious, awful films that are so spectacularly dreadful. They've circled back around to become a must-watch. Grab your popcorn, maybe a vomit bucket, because these movies are going to get gloriously ugly. Number 10, Troll 2. If you haven't seen this gem, congratulations. You've been living under a rock, or a rock made of recycled movie scripts. This masterpiece features incoherent goblins who actually aren't trolls. So the name is, I don't know. And for a family who thinks it's a good idea to move into a town that has such a ridiculous name, it's practically begging for chaos. Remember?
And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it!
No, but you can absolutely piss on logic and great taste. Troll 2 is what happens when creativity takes a nap and never wakes up. Number 9, the Velociraptor. Yeah, you heard that right. A priest who turns into a Velociraptor. If you ever wanted to see a holy man unleash his inner dinosaur while grappling with an existential crisis, this is the movie for you. It's the perfect storm of bad decisions and even worse special effects, making it a masterpiece in disaster. If you thought church services were wild, just wait until you see the priest fighting crime as a dinosaur. Number 8, Birdemic, Shock and Terror. This film is what you get when somebody mistakes a tax rebate for filmmaking talent. With special effects that makes it look like a kindergarten class had a bad day. Birdemic redefines flying by the seat of your pants, because the birds look like they're flying through a glitchy video game. If Hitchcock's The Birds was a high school science project, this would be the sad, forgotten D-. Number 7, House of the Dead. Ever wanted to see a video game adaptation so bad that it makes you question reality? House of the Dead is your answer. It's a chaotic mess of incoherent action sequences and laughably terrible effects. Imagine a first-person shooter video game had an identity crisis and decided to become a movie. They literally use clips of the games during the shootout scenes. It's like watching your worst video game moments come to life. If only you could hit the reset. Number 6, The Ginger Dead Man. Gary Busey as a possessed cookie. You can't make this stuff up. They made 3 more sequels after this. This film is a convectionary horror show where the stakes are lower than the production values. If you ever wanted to see a deranged gingerbread man wreak havoc on a sleepy little bakery, you've hit the jackpot. It's what happens when someone forgets to add good taste to the recipe of filmmaking. Number 5, Sleepaway Camp. Here's a classic that offers all the thrills and chills of summer camp, where the scariest thing is the acting. With a plot twist so shocking, it's almost worth watching just for that. However, we cannot show it here on YouTube. Sleepaway Camp delivers cringeworthy performances and bizarre decisions that will leave you in utter disbelief. It's basically the horror equivalent of being trapped at a campfire where the only thing scary is the marshmallows. If you've enjoyed this countdown so far, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of our videos. Now, back to the countdown. Number 4, Sharknado. This is the film equivalent of a tornado filled with sharks. Absurd, over the top, and completely out of their mind. Sharknado is the epitome of so bad it's good, where shark-filled tornadoes somehow manage to be the least of your worries. This cinematic disaster piece will make you question, why haven't I watched this until now? If you thought Jaws was a thrilling ride, wait until you see this paired with this meteorological nightmare. Coming in at number 3, Killer Sofa. This is a cinematic masterpiece where the cursed recliner goes on a murderous rampage. Yeah, you heard me right. It's about a sofa with the taste for blood. As unsuspecting victims sit down to relax, they find themselves becoming the main course. It's like The Exorcist, but with more upholstery and less subtlety. Now, the ultimate takeaway: never underestimate a piece of furniture. Unless it's an IKEA, then you may want to keep the instruction manual handy. Filling in the number 2 spot, Leprechaun in the Hood. Yes, the Leprechaun series took a turn for the absurd with this jump. Our favorite cursed leprechaun turns in his rural roots for some urban chaos, complete with rap battles and bad puns. It's the kind of movie that makes you wonder if the writers were on some very questionable substances. If you ever wanted to see the leprechaun drop beats instead of gold, this film is your ultimate party favorite. The number 1 spot is taken by Hobo with a Shotgun. Imagine a grindhouse film that decided to self-destruct spectacularly. This film is a righteous explosion of bad acting, terrible effects, and a plot that makes up rules as it goes on. If you're looking for a movie that's both horrifically awful and brilliantly entertaining, this is your holy grail. It's like someone took every bad movie trope, threw them in a blender, and then somehow convinced a shotgun-wielding hobo to star in the result. There you have it, folks. Our top 10 horror movies so bad, they're good. Next time you're craving a cinematic misadventure, give one of these films a shot. Trust me, your bad movie night will never be the same. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and comment below with your own pick for the ultimate bad horror movie. Until next time, stay scared. Thanks for watching.